What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video today. Today we're talking about platinum investing in 2024. I'm going to talk about my strategy, my approach, what I plan to do this year, and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, y'all. So, platinum investing in 2024. What's it look like? What does it look like for the Platinum Beast? And what does it look like overall? Well, platinum right now is in a very good place, continuing its movement of staying somewhere in between $900 and $1,000 spot price, right? It might dip a little bit below that number or above that number, but realistically, it sticks pretty much in between those two numbers. And it's done that for quite some time, and it's continued to do that right now. So what does that mean? Well, that means for 2024, platinum is a great thing to start getting into, I think, and a great thing to add to your stack if you don't have any, or if you do have some, continue adding. Now, my goal and my plan for 2024 is to continue adding platinum to the stack. I don't plan on stopping or slowing down anytime soon. I plan on just adding and adding and adding until I have a great big platinum stack. Now, y'all know that I used to have a much greater stack, and so I am one of the ones who is actually happy that the price has not moved much since way back when I had that large platinum stack. And so I still have time, and y'all still have time to pick up platinum and add it to your stack. So with that being said, how am I going to go about doing this? Well, there's some important factors you need to know about platinum. One is the price point moves a bit different than gold and silver in that when it goes up, and when it goes down, it goes down. Now, for stacking purposes, that can get a little discouraging. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for y'all. I'm going to be honest. It can get a little discouraging seeing your investment go like this and this and this, right? Gold and silver tend to have a little bit smaller movements when they do move. Now, sometimes there are runs and stuff like that, but generally speaking, it's a slow and steady pace. It's like the rabbit and the tortoise, or the tortoise and the hare, however that story went. Anyways, it's kind of like that, right? Platinum is the hare, and it just goes, but he got a little tired and he needs to take a nap, so he's come down. And then the tortoise slowly starts to catch up, right? Now, if you look at just simply like, depending on the chart you look at, you'll see that gold and silver have outperformed platinum in more recent times. Now, that wasn't always the case. Those of y'all who do stack platinum know platinum was once twice the price of gold. So obviously that's not all the case, and that's what us platinum stackers are really banking on, getting back to a point where platinum outperforms gold and silver and so many other assets that you could have invested in, right? Now, I'm not saying put all your money in platinum because of that, right? But put a little bit in case of that, right? It's a matter of thinking, not because, but in case. In case it were to do that this year or next year or whatever year, you want to make sure you have some in your stack. So for 2024, I highly suggest picking up some platinum if you don't have any of this glorious metal. Now, what I'm also going to do for 2024 is watch the charts very closely. Now, in the recent week or 2 weeks previously, we've seen a major run on all the precious metals. They've all gone up substantially. Now, platinum has been a little bit crazier with its movements, but they've all gone up. Now, will they stay up? I don't know. Runs like these typically come down and settle off somewhere at some point. However, they've all run up. So now is not the time to buy. If you watch other stacking channels, I'm sure you've seen the videos they've put out. They say I'm not buying, right? They say I'm not buying right now. I'm not buying silver. I'm done buying gold. Blah, blah, blah. That's what they'll tell you. And it's true, right? I'm done buying platinum, at least for the short term. Short, and I mean extreme short, right? I will start buying sooner rather than later. But I'm not buying right now because there's a current run on all the precious metals. So I'm going to wait till it settles off. And then when it settles off, I'll start stacking back into it aggressively. And then when I see it start to run off again, I'll start slowing back and holding off. And that is going to be my approach going into 2024 and moving forward through 2024. We are now in March of 2024, so we're about at the end of the first quarter. Now, in my opinion, that's just the beginning of the year, right? We haven't seen enough of the year to really determine how this year has been for platinum. It's been an interesting one so far, but it's going to get only more interesting as the year goes on, especially with everything going on in the world. Anything can happen and anything is possible, so because of that, I'm going to be watching it very, very closely. But overall, I'm buying. I'm buying platinum and I'm stacking platinum, and I'm adding platinum to my stack, and I'm going to just continue to grow it throughout this whole year. That is my main focus, especially just sort of getting back into aggressive stacking. That is my main focus for this year, 2024, is platinum. The reason for that is I still think it's the most undervalued precious metal available to us today. Your opinion may differ, and that is perfectly fine. But this video is specifically talking about 2024 platinum investing, right? So if you are thinking about stacking platinum, or you are stacking platinum, watch those charts very closely. I'm telling you, it takes 2 seconds each day just to check in and see what's going on. Most people who are heavy into any type of investing typically do that anyways. So it's important for us to watch the charts and watch them closely. Another thing, the second point, is you also want to watch the prices of certain pieces or coins or bars or whatever you're looking to pick up. Because platinum sits somewhere between $900 and that $1,000 mark. It's easier to justify kind of waiting and watching for certain types of sales on coins or deals, because platinum sometimes can go on sale even if spot price hasn't taken off. What you'll see with a lot of precious metals, especially gold and silver, is when spot price goes way up, the dealers will start posting silver at 50 cents an ounce over spot. Gold at $5, $10 an ounce over spot, or at spot gold, right? They'll sell you gold at spot when it's at its all-time high, right? Of course, because they bought some a few months back that they've been sitting on and they're trying to move it, right? But buying it at its all-time high, is that the best idea? Well, I don't know. But with platinum, because it hasn't hit its all-time high in such a long time, those sales can kind of be a little beneficial. So what I would say is look at all of the online dealers, check your LCS, check online private marketplaces, and see where the best price is at any given time that you're going to buy. Because that's going to be how you're going to be able to stack the most platinum overall, right? That's how I added all of these 1/10 ouncers. I found the person selling them for the lowest price, and I just bought them and bought them and bought them until the dealer runs out. And the dealer still has the kookaburras. Y'all know Liberty Coin. Shout out them on eBay. They still have the kookaburras, but I don't know how long that's going to last. And so I might have to find another outlet after they run out of that. So with all that being said, that is my approach for 2024 platinum investing. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I plan to do. And that's what I see the future being, at least for this current year, right? Things may get a little different. Things may get a little hectic and crazy. Maybe things may completely change and platinum may take off this year and I might have to change my whole approach altogether. But regardless, that's what I think for platinum investing in 2024. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section down below. Be sure to hit that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button so you can always stay up to date with future updates on the Platinum Beast channel. With all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.